Ever feel like your emotions are in the driver's seat, steering you off course? You're not alone. Let's embark on a transformative journey to reclaim the control with strategies from the esteemed Harvard's course on emotional control. Emotions are our inner language, but interpreting them can feel like deciphering a code without a key. Today, we peel back the layers to understand the complex interplay between our experiences and emotional responses. Recognizing and categorizing our emotions isn't just insightful, it's the first step in harnessing their power for our growth. Emotions are like the ever-changing clouds in the sky, sometimes bringing us sunshine and sometimes casting dark shadows. Positive emotions, such as joy and enthusiasm, light up our hearts, drive us forward, inspire creativity, and help us build deep social connections. Fueled by these emotions, we seem to be full of energy and capable of anything. However, there is another side to the emotional coin. Carrying negative emotions, such as anger, sadness, or fear, that cloud our thinking and inhibit our inner potential. They build up quietly and can lead to increased stress, compromised physical and mental health, and even cause rifts in our relationships. Understanding how emotions affect our behavior and decision-making is a surefire way to unlock self-growth and development. Exploring the two-sided nature of emotions provides deep insight into the human experience. In the arena of emotions, each feeling has a unique value and function. They warn us of potential risks, within and without, as well as guide us in our search for pleasure and fulfillment. How we appropriately recognize, accept, and reconcile these emotions constitutes the harmony of our inner world. Now, let's explore how to not just experience these emotions. In the ocean of the human mind, emotion management is like a deft rudder, guiding us between calm and storm. It is not about the practice of suppressing or repressing emotions, but about the art of understanding, accepting and channeling them properly. Professional psychologists suggest that the mastery of emotion management lies in the ability to monitor our feelings and respond appropriately when appropriate by increasing self-awareness. It begins with the careful work of self-awareness, an inner senate that allows us to recognize which situations are triggering strong emotional reactions. It requires us to slow down and pay attention to our body signals, such as breathing, heartbeat and muscle tension, as these are the manifestations of emotions in the body. Once we recognize these feelings, the next step in emotional management is regulation. Some people find peace through breathing exercises. Others use journal entries to analyze and understand emotions, and still others will choose to talk to a trusted friend or family member to gain new perspective and support. Effective emotional management similarly requires that we recognize our values and triggers and understand the source of our emotions. In the process, increased emotional intelligence not only helps us deal with our personal inner struggles, but also guides us to communicate more constructively in our interpersonal interactions, reducing misunderstandings and conflicts. Incorporating emotional control into our daily lives is like planting a lighthouse within us that continually guides us toward a more balanced and harmonious state of mind. The first step in practicing emotional control is to develop awareness. Try to sense and recognize your own mood swings in every moment of your daily life. This can be achieved through simple silent meditation, focusing on your breath and observing your feelings without judgment. Deep breathing is a quick and effective way to relieve yourself when faced with intense emotions. When we breathe deeply, we increase our oxygen intake and help the body release tension, which slows down the heartbeat and initiates the body's self-recovery mechanism. This process also allows the brain to receive signals to relax and relieve tension. Formal physical activity is an equally important part of emotional control. Exercise not only promotes physical fitness, it also boosts mood by producing endorphins, a natural happy hormone. Whether it's jogging, yoga, or simply taking a walk, it can help us reduce feelings of anxiety and depression and give the mind a moment of peace. Emotional journaling is another way to practice emotional control. Take a few minutes each day to record your feelings, not just the negative ones, but equally the moments that make you feel happy and grateful. This habit can help us better understand our emotional patterns, identify external factors that cause mood swings, and more importantly, by reviewing these entries, we can clearly see how emotions change over time. Maintaining a learning and growth mindset is equally crucial in the practice of emotional control. Constantly learning new things, especially books or courses on emotional intelligence and self-improvement, can constantly refresh our understanding of the emotional world and provide new tools to deal with the challenges of everyday life. And now, with a deeper understanding and practice of emotional control, we are gradually approaching the source of inner peace and strength. Emotional education, an education that is widely recognized as essential to personal growth. It is not only related to the emotional development of the individual, but is one of the foundations of a healthy society. At its core, emotional education teaches people to understand, express and regulate their emotions, thereby building the capacity to deal positively with interpersonal relationships and complex challenges. In schools, emotional education can take many forms. From elementary to high school, through role-playing, scenarios, and group discussions, children learn to recognize and express their own emotions, while also learning how to respect and understand the emotions of others. These interactions not only increase children's empathy, but also provide them with the tools to manage conflict effectively. And at home, emotional education is equally important. Parents are more like emotional mentors who teach their children how to deal with various emotions through their own modeling behavior. Parental listening, empathy, and how to remain calm in the face of challenges are all important moments from which children learn emotional regulation skills. The same is true in the workplace, where the impact of emotional education extends to every employee's work and career development. Organizations teach emotional self-management, teamwork, and leadership by conducting emotional intelligence workshops and training programs that teach employees to recognize emotions, thereby improving overall team performance and job satisfaction. In addition, communities and libraries are important venues for the dissemination of emotional education. By organizing workshops, lectures and group discussions, adults and the elderly also have the opportunity to learn how to examine and deal with emotional issues in their lives, which is essential for lifelong learning and mental health. Emotional education is not limited to any age group. It accompanies a lifetime and touches every aspect of an individual. It strengthens our resilience, enhances our well-being, and enriches our social experience. Emotional control, an ability that is vital to everyone, allows us to maintain inner peace and wise judgment in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Achieving effective emotional control does not happen overnight, but is a process of practicing, learning and adjusting in daily life. The first step is to recognize and accept your emotions. When strong emotions come up, try not to react immediately. Pause for a moment and turn your attention to your physical sensations, such as a racing heart or shortness of breath, and proceed to name those emotions. Is it anger, sadness, or anxiety? This process helps us to take a little break from the onslaught of emotions and observe them from a more objective perspective. Next, try positive thinking meditation. Positive thinking meditation encourages us to stay in the present moment, being aware of our thoughts and feelings, but not judging them. In this way, we can better understand the nature of emotions and learn not to be swayed by them. Third strategy: build a support system. When emotions become difficult to control, it is important to seek support from family, friends, or professionals. Sharing our feelings not only makes us feel understood and accepted, but we can also get different perspectives and advice from them. In addition, regular physical activity is an effective way to release emotions. Whether it's running, swimming, or playing soccer, physical activity promotes the body's release of endorphins, a natural chemical that helps us reduce stress and boost our mood. Finally, stick to an emotional journal. By recording our daily emotional ups and downs, we can not only get a clearer picture of our emotional patterns, but also observe what events or situations trigger the production of specific emotions. This kind of self-reflection not only helps us recognize emotional triggers, but also helps us discover new strategies for dealing with them. By practicing these strategies, we can gradually improve our emotional control, which can have a profound impact on our personal mental health and social adjustment. The ability to manage emotions has a significant impact on an individual's success. This ability not only helps one to remain calm under pressure, but also enhances interpersonal skills, increases one's resilience to challenges, and thus propels one's progress in one's career path. From the perspective of success, the positive management of emotions is first and foremost manifested in the way one responds to failures and setbacks. People with high emotional intelligence are usually able to recover quickly from losses and turn negative emotions into motivation to learn and grow. This resilience and positive thinking is the key to success. The use of emotional intelligence is even more valuable in teamwork. Great leaders build strong team cohesion and trust through effective emotional expression and empathy. They understand how to motivate team members, regulate team emotions, and converge individual strengths into team momentum. Another key component of personal success is continuous self-improvement and learning. By reflecting on their emotional responses and their impact on decision-making, people can understand and optimize their behavioral patterns. Participating in training and programs related to emotional intelligence and personal development can provide us with deeper insights into ourselves and discover directions for improvement. It is equally important to practice emotional management in daily life. Regular self-relaxation, such as walking, meditation, exercise, or any hobbies that help reduce stress, can be effective in promoting emotional balance and improving overall quality of life. And an improved quality of life undoubtedly lays a solid foundation for personal success. Through the above practices, it is easy to see that there is a close link between emotional management and personal success. Improved emotional intelligence not only enhances one's inner strength, but also significantly improves interpersonal and professional development. Emotions are closely related to health, and good emotion management not only promotes an individual's mental health, but also significantly improves physical health. Understanding and practicing strategies for emotion management can play an indispensable role in maintaining and enhancing quality of life. Scientific studies have shown that chronic negative emotions, such as stress, anxiety and depression, can have an impact on our immune system and increase the risk of disease. Positive emotional states, such as joy, gratitude and optimism, on the other hand, promote good health and a sense of well-being in life. The first step in practicing emotional management is self-awareness. Keeping an emotional diary not only helps us to recognize which events or situations trigger specific emotional responses, but also to observe how emotions affect how we feel physically. This self-observation is the foundation for enhanced emotional management skills. Next, utilizing natural therapies is also an effective means of managing emotions. For example, taking time to walk outdoors, breathe in the fresh air, and feel the warmth of the sun can be effective in reducing stress and boosting mood. Studies have shown that interaction with nature can significantly improve one's emotional state and mental health. Also, group activities are a great way to boost your mood and health. Participating in team sports, interest groups, or support groups not only provides exercise, but also social support, a sense of belonging and social connection, which can have a positive impact on mental health. Finally, not to be overlooked is the impact of sleep on mood and health. Quality sleep helps regulate mood and reduces the risk of anxiety and depression. Therefore, establishing good sleep habits, such as maintaining a regular sleep schedule and creating a comfortable sleep environment, is an important part of mood management. Emotions and health are inextricably linked, and through the practices described above, we are not only able to better manage our emotions, but also promote physical and mental health and improve our quality of life. Emotions play a pivotal role in the complex network of human interactions. Emotions not only affect individual social behavior and the quality of interpersonal relationships, but also influence the harmony and progress of society as a whole. Therefore, the practice of emotions and socialization becomes the key to improving social skills and building healthy interpersonal relationships. The use of emotional intelligence is especially important in the workplace. Understanding and effectively managing one's emotions can help build positive working relationships and enhance the effectiveness of teamwork. At the same time, being attuned to the emotional needs of coworkers and clients can facilitate communication and consensus building, thus advancing professional development. The expression and management of emotions is also critical in family and intimate relationships. Sharing one's emotions openly and honestly can deepen mutual understanding and intimacy. At the same time, understanding and respecting your partner's or family members' emotional state can reduce misunderstandings and conflicts and enhance family harmony. In today's digital age, emotional management is also increasingly important in online socializing. Maintaining positive online interactions and avoiding behaviors that may lead to negative consequences when emotions are low can help maintain a healthy online environment. Positive online interactions can enhance people's sense of belonging and expand their social circle. In addition, participating in community and volunteer activities is another dimension of emotional and social practices. Such public services not only bring people a sense of satisfaction and well-being, but also expand social networks, promote mutual help and understanding within the community, and enhance social cohesion. Effective emotion management and emotional communication are essential for building and maintaining positive social relationships. Starting from a genuine understanding and acceptance of one's own emotions to empathizing with the emotional needs of others, this process not only promotes personal growth, but also contributes to building a more harmonious society. Through a deeper understanding and application of emotional and social practices, we can become more comfortable in interpersonal interactions and build healthier and more harmonious relationships. Emotions are closely linked to self-growth. The journey of self-growth is not only the accumulation of knowledge and skills, but also the process of developing emotional intelligence. Mastering emotions and learning to learn from experiences is the key to realizing one's potential. Artistic activities provide a space for self-expression and exploration of the inner world. Whether it is painting, writing or music, these creative activities not only help to release repressed emotions, but also promote self-discovery and awareness. In creating, one is able to speak to one's inner self and enhance self-understanding, which is an integral part of self-growth. Physical activity is also significantly related to emotional management and self-improvement. Consistent physical activity not only leads to better health, but also strengthens willpower through self-challenge and goal setting. In the pursuit of excellence, we learn how to deal with the emotions of failure and success, which is essential for personal growth. Emotional intelligence plays an equally important role in the career path. By setting clear goals and plans, people are able to progress in their careers. When faced with challenges and adversity, good emotional management skills can help us maintain a positive attitude and find a way forward. Lifelong learning is an important part of self-growth. Whether it's reading personal development books, attending workshops, or taking online courses, these activities enrich our understanding of ourselves and the world. Learning new knowledge and skills not only enhances our abilities, but also promotes maturity in our emotional intelligence. Reflection is also a key part of self-growth. Through meditation, journal writing, or deep conversations with others, we can think about our patterns of behavior and emotional responses. This self-reflection helps us grow emotionally and psychologically and understand ourselves more deeply. Through the ongoing practice of emotional and self-growth, positive shifts can be seen in all aspects of one's life. Such transformation not only elevates us on a personal level, but also makes us better socially, professionally, and in other aspects of our lives. Emotional intelligence is a comprehensive concept that encompasses emotional awareness, emotional regulation, and emotional expression. It is relevant to our decision-making, problem-solving, and even leadership. Emotional intelligence, as the ability to understand, utilize, and manage emotions, is key to achieving personal growth and social harmony. It not only relates to how we perceive ourselves, but also affects our relationships with others and broader interactions in society. In the workplace, high levels of emotional intelligence promote teamwork, stimulate innovation, and enhance the ability to solve complex problems. A leader's emotional intelligence is an even more important influence on team performance and organizational climate. In family and personal life, emotional intelligence helps us build and maintain stable and deep relationships. Through effective emotional expression and management, we are able to understand each other better and deal with interpersonal conflicts and challenges. On a broader social level, the practice of emotional intelligence inspires a sense of social responsibility and enhances community cohesion. Emotional intelligence enables us to be more empathetic to others and promotes a more open and inclusive social climate. The enhancement of emotional intelligence is an ongoing and lifelong process that requires us to learn, practice, and reflect continuously. Emotional intelligence supports and guides every step of the process, from personal growth to social interaction to social engagement. In conclusion, emotional intelligence is not only the key to self-actualization, but also the cornerstone for building a harmonious society. By enhancing our emotional intelligence, we can not only promote our overall personal development, but also contribute to the progress and harmony of society. Let us continue to learn, practice, and share the power of emotional intelligence to create a better future together. This is the journey of emotional intelligence, a journey of understanding, feeling, and empathy. May each of us discover our own power in this journey and light up every corner of our lives.